Ash wanted to be.
Alright, so this nigga is 4'7". You're cooked. That ass, bro. We all know you're not winning a fist fight, so let's just scratch that off the list.
Pikachu, let's finish this together!
10 million
You activated my trap card! Magic Cylinder!
Another reaction video, man. We got Ash versus Yugi, Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Death Battle, man. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Alright? I fuck with Ash Ketchum. You know what I'm saying? Gotta catch them all. I fuck with Pokemon. Grew up with Pokemon. I watch Pokemon. I play Pokemon. I am Pokemon. Okay? Don't really care about Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I never watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I never sat down and watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen it on TV. I've seen clips. I've had the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I've just never cared. I just, you know, and it's not because it's a bad show. I'm sure it's a phenomenal show, and maybe I missed out. But just keeping it real, I don't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. All I know is Blue Eyes White Dragon, and that's because of Lil Uzi. That. So to be honest, I don't know how to compare these two. If I had to use my brain, completely unbiased, I do feel like Yu-Gi-Oh could win, bro. Because these niggas is demons. Like, they got dragons of all types. What does Pokemon got? Like, what does Ash specifically got? Not Pokemon. What does Ash specifically got? Does Ash even have legendary Pokemon? Like, I don't even fucking know. You know what I mean? I feel like these Yu-Gi-Oh niggas is, on average, way stronger than the average Pokemon trainer. It just seems like that. So, if I had to be unbiased, I low-key got Yu-Gi-Oh! I got Yugi winning. You know, I just don't see how Ash can win this. So, we'll see, bro. I don't really have, like, a specific person I want to win. So, I hope this is just a cool fight. However, if it's some bullshit, I will call it out. So, without further ado, let's get straight to it. No, but I am a Pokemon fan before a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, so I mean, alright, definitely not gonna, like, they got a whole 2-hour countdown. Is it that serious? Like, okay.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself!
Alright, we in 3D. So, like, do I gotta sit through the Pokemon shit?
The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Let's go. I might skip the Pokemon, bro.
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is. So
actually, you know
to
what?
our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for
maybe there's someone that doesn't know Pokemon.
Go check out
Get the fuck off my screen.
Really know what that
Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be.
Alright, so this nigga is 4'7". You're cooked. That ass, bro. We all know you're not winning a fist fight, so let's just scratch that off the list. You know what I'm saying?
A Pokemon master. Though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
This nigga's been 10 for 25 plus years.
The very best, like no one ever was. Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League.
Like, why is he so short? Oh wait, he's 10 years old, I forgot.
Pikachu! And what? He's your problem now, stupid!
Pikachu was...
I even think he's at least like
the new duo had
16,
a
bro.
Start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note, we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon, but in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow red enough voltage and you'll regret it.
This nigga's getting curve stomped. I'm sorry. I Pikachu, I fuck with you, game, but like, I don't know what you're doing.
Ground types
fucking
that
dragons,
would be immune
like
to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for OHKOing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
So clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules.
I got
Like
a
when
purple
Pikachu
hair.
shot himself with his
Girl,
own thunder while
she was
on
some fun
Swellow,
shit.
who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases the
Pokemon is low-key proof that like anime is just, in my opinion, statistically more entertaining than like regular media. When I say regular media, I'm not talking about like, you know, just like non-animated stuff, but just like, I don't know, anything that doesn't have that anime flow to it. You know what I mean? Like the cool choreography, the nice effects, storytelling, emotion, like, you know what I mean, bruh? And like, it'd be like Stranger Things, for example, bro. That shit is dog shit, bro. I'm sorry. If you watch Stranger Things, bro, in the Big 25, I'm not talking about maybe like whatever it was good, I guess season 4, people said. But like, if you talk about Big 25, you watching Stranger Things over fucking something like what? I'll throw something out here. Solo Leveling, Gotcha Kuta, fucking Vinland Saga, My Hero. Like, bro, there's just so many animes to watch, bro. And you choosing Stranger Things. Like, it just don't make sense to me, gang. Better, waste of time. Generally, a terrible use of your time.
that speed even more.
And his Iron
That's
Tail
me,
really
bro.
pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics,
bro, who don't know
it
Pokemon, bro?
exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works,
Like, if
is
the anime
it
was,
still
like,
stupid?
Ash and
produced
Pikachu's
in
bond
America,
is
bro?
magnetic and brought them new allies.
And put
Misty,
on
Brock,
TVs.
Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon.
These new cartoons
They're
are
not
dog
just
shit,
collecting
bruh.
dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with Synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this leaf blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what
I don't
would
see
say
any
if
of these
Tobias did an action replay of
doing
freaking
anything
Latios.
against
My man will win,
fucking-
4Kids.
Well,
Whatever
4Kids
Yu-Gi-Oh
just did the
got.
localization. They didn't write the show.
I don't even know
they
what
just get
Yu-Gi-Oh
me
got,
heated.
for real.
Almost as much as
Oh my gosh,
Infernape's
Tepig.
Flare Blitz.
Oh my fucking gosh, Infernape might go. I fucking love Infernape.
Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my
Bro, OG
revenge,
Pokemon
and
is so
then
much
roar.
better, bro.
Ha-ha!
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even
boy
if you have
Charizard.
Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
I can see
Seismic
Charizard
Toss,
doing something.
The people's elbow of Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls
You can do
souls
that?
into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch
I'll fall Pikachu. I didn't know you was like that. Okay, shit. Maybe maybe they will do something. Let's see, bro.
them all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions, soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical?
my gosh,
Look
Piplup.
at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree?
Like, what, bro? Like, this nigga is not human, bro. Genuinely, game.
He chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching
this nigga try to box me too. I ain't
fight.
gonna lie, this nigga low-key can box, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know how. I don't know what God-given ability this nigga has harnessed. Maybe Pikachu, like, just fucking blessed him. I don't know, bro. Like, this nigga's low-key strong as fuck. I'm not close.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime, the stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This jackal excels at CQC and
Lucario!
shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega
Fucking
Evolution,
favorite
Lucario's
Pokemon, bro.
power surges enough to
The best Mega Evolution, bro. I don't give a fuck. We not talking about that new shit. We not even gonna word. This one right here, bro. This shit is peak, bro. That ass, bro. Shit looks like Super Saiyan 4, bro. Like, it's shit fire, man.
beat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy
Whoa,
at the
they got
Safari
guns
Zone
in
when
the
Ash
show?
accidentally caught 30 Tauros. And he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash is
Oh my gosh, bro. As a kid, bro, I used to do that all the time, bro. I used to be like, all right, bet. Turn that hat backwards. Now we getting serious, bro. Yo, I forgot about that.
strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than
I ain't
anyone.
gonna lie, this nigga
With
Ash
Greninja,
made wearing
Ash learned
hats
to
popular,
synchronize their
bro.
senses
Fuck
and
it, I
movements,
said it.
transforming him into Ash
Bro, I
Greninja.
only wanted to wear a
It
hat
comes with
because
a
of
huge
Ash,
power
bro.
increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
So this man can share no wonder he's so fucking powerful. Like, this nigga's body probably just adapted to all of this pain he's feeling, bro. This nigga's superhuman at this point.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from Lysander, who tried to kill all life. They fought the giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones.
Oh my God, I forgot about that Pokemon.
Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no! Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, 4Kids.
Boom said 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Kaiju Gengar! He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a Power Ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt! This rainbow
I
lightning
remember
is their
he gave
ace. You
he
see
gave
this
Pikachu
coming?
his hat.
You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra
That
Beast?
shit's powerful as
Cooked.
fuck,
Ash
bro.
journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
I ain't gonna hold you. This nigga's low-key a demon, bro. Not gonna lie. See, I didn't watch the new Pokemons. I low-key cut off, like, I think I X and Y or some shit. Or whenever Mega Evolutions, that's like when I kind of just... It's not like I purposely stopped watching. I just stopped watching TV in general. You know, I was playing the games, though. You know what I mean? That's... Yeah.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament
that
of
boy's strong
Champions
as shit.
and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4 kids, let my boy win! Yes!
Sure. Ash did his best, and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
This is gonna be this is literally gonna be like when Luffy gets the One Piece, bruh. Bro, when Luffy gets the One Piece in like year 3000. Oh my god. I hope I live to see that day, bruh. That ass, bro, cause that shit finna be monumental for the anime community, bro. No doubt.
Ash realized that.
Or when Goku becomes the strongest, I don't fucking know what Dragon Ball's ever gonna. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know how Goku's gonna do it. He might have the hardest goal, that ass, bro, because he has to fight it. Like, does angels even count, or is it just against like mortals? Because that's the only way he gonna become the strongest, if it's only against mortals. Because I ain't gonna lie, he's not getting stronger than, like, I don't, how's that even possible?
To him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed, because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Alright, bro, I mean, shit.
You want to travel the world like Ash, or did with it first
Let's see what Yu-Gi-Oh got,
to
bro.
battle.
Let's see what Yu-Gi-Oh got, bro.
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt. What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Time travel? The divine hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punished dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No,
Okay.
Wiz, they were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time,
old
and the
shows
pieces
got
of the
reanimated,
Millennium
bro. I would
Puzzle.
definitely watch
It said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil, and in the modern day, Yugi reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shy kid that helped run
18,
his
5
grandpa's
foot.
game shop.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami, always willing to lend Yugi a hand, and always on demon time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a Shadow Game.
Whether it's Brittle Air Hockey, Mario Party with Chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the
Man,
graveyard
it actually
and
looks
take
fire.
your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
Yo,
And for his
them
L,
fat
Kaiba
ass
was given a penalty
boys.
game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can
I don't know, like, I watched Pokemon, I watched Beyblade, but like, I just never saw Yu-Gi-Oh on the screen. Like, I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why, bro. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I swear I never saw
you in
it.
some seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more
Oh,
than
Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those shows that
It
were
brings
like
monsters to
stupid,
reality,
like early.
forms barriers, manipulates probability, and
But, like,
seals away
like, you
spirits.
would have to
You
stay
can't
up.
buy this.
probably what it
And
was.
6 other Millennium items are juiced up by
Same with Dragon Ball.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg
Oh,
Joey,
shit, hold
Yugi
on.
and Yami were ready for
Why she
anything.
look so high
Because
quality?
Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodi... Oh, there they go.
Okay, if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story, Wiz, but what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have it multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay.
So he used
Yugi
weak
had that
cards.
dog in him. But
Okay.
I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that
You're talking about the amount of
rewinds a
detail
local area
there
of
was
time, turning monsters to infants
in, like,
or wizards
shows,
into
right?
wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his apprentice, Dark
where's this
Magician Girl.
new
Both are
animation
masters
from,
of
bro?
dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed.
Pot of
Which lets him draw
Greed.
2 more cards, like...
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Ctrl-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty runback against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick,
What the
who
fuck?
wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power
these
of
things look
infinity.
menacing as
This was a
hell.
different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kinda crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the top
Alright, okay, so is he gonna use these cards? Cause, nigga, if so, this might be a little cool.
be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past,
Alright.
his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name,
Who dat?
Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of, screw you, I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on
where's
to
this
a career in game
animation
design
from, bro?
and
Is this a
passed
new
the torch
show?
to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game. And you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
I gotta look into this shit.
The Battle of the
there's a
Millennium
new
is about to
animation
start,
style.
but we wouldn't be able
I
to
might
make it
watch
happen
that
without
bitch
some help from our
fast.
friends at Raycon.
That's right, this
fucking care.
Combatants
Holy
rules
shit, let's
set
go,
to
let's
run
go,
the
let's
data
go.
through all possibilities.
Before we start, let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to death battle!
I don't know who's gonna win, bro. Fuck it. I don't know who's gonna win, bro. These niggas is fucking crack. Niggas fight gods and fucking deities. Man, what the fuck is this, bro? Oh, there you go. Alright, we got Pikachu versus this nigga. Bobbing and weaving.
You okay, Pikachu? Guess we're on Forest Trip.
I forgot about this Pokemon, bro. I used
You
to have
have
him.
Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack, and I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him off with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Yeah, boy. Wait, Lucario? No.
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
You got you.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise, Dimension Snake!
Oh. Fuck. We try to attack Ash, bro. That's illegal.
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
Oh, so that's how Ash be storing all those Pokeballs, bruh. See, I never realized that. This nigga has miniature balls that turn into the big balls. You know what I mean? That's how he's able to carry them around. I've never knew that, bruh. I literally never knew that. Because, like, I would see them, but I didn't think those were the same shits. I thought those were just, like, I don't fucking know. Okay, that's cool.
Charizard, I choose you!
Oh, shit. Alright, I guess we could just attack the fucking player. Oh, GG's. Oh, GG's. Oh, your coach. Right, what? Oh, you can do that? Oh, shit. Goddamn. What the fuck? I knew it. I fucking knew it, bro. They talking about this nigga befriended the legendary Pokemons, bro. So this nigga has all the legendaries helping him out, bro. It's cooked. It's pack it up. Dang.
Aha!
Holy. Oh, fuck. You got this nigga, bro? What the fuck did Ash just throw? Come on. Oh. Sucking them up. Like fucking just squirted. Oh yeah, Greninja! Oh yeah, Greninja! Look
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Oh, GG's, he's about to fucking clutch up. It's over. He
I
won.
just need to believe in the heart of the cards.
GG's. GG's.
Who's that Pokemon?
Haroxy!
That is not a Pokemon game.
This is it! Magicians! Flash burning magic! Haroxy!
He's
Dozer!
cooked. And she's bad as hell. Alright, come on. He's cooked, bro. Yeah, GG's. We need to stop time, bro.
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
10 million
You activated my trap card! Magic Cylinder! With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your life points directly!
Bam.
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
Wow. Alright. I'm not mad at it, bro.
KO!
Not bad.
Oh, my childhood! Whiz, quick! I need your tears! We can save him!
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience,
Yeah, I
strategy,
really
and
did not-
monsters. Starting with experience. Both
I was
Ash
like,
and
ain't no way
Yugi have risen
Pikachu
to the top, beating
10
the
million
best of
volts
the
really
best,
fried his head,
and
bro.
traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale, since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience. But when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's
Nigga
crazy.
fused with his
Ash's trust in
Pokemon,
his
bro.
Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega
just say he
Evolution and
has aura?
Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man.
I thought he was gonna do
Yugi's
that.
similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters. Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the mid-tier scale to glow below Neos destroying that relativity field with a
He basically
universe.
just said they're
And
better.
Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokémon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more Psychic Barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution. And so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokémon Ash had. And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can, you know, bend fate to
Oh,
draw
where is it?
whatever
I need to
card
find
he
that
wants.
animation,
And we didn't
bro.
even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a
Okay,
fun whiz.
okay,
You might not
okay.
think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
Yugi Moto, W bro. You know what I mean, bro? Yugi also fought a multiversal being. Alright, Ash, boy, it's time to pack it up. Yeah, bro. Hey, man. I might check out Yu-Gi-Oh! Hopefully, I can find some type of new animation, because I don't know what they were showing. If they have some type of new animation, bro, I might watch that shit dead ass, bro. Low key, bro. You know what I mean? But hey, man. Shit, man. Hey, listen, bro. Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a banger. And shout out Pokemon, man. Because Pokemon low key is like the pioneer of like damn near everything. I don't feel like, bro. Pokemon literally like it's like, bro. Nigga, everyone grew up with Pokemon, bro, in like Gen Z, bro. That ass, bro. So it's low key on par with. It's low key bigger than Dragon Ball Z. Not gonna hold you. So not even low key. It really is, bro. It's way bigger than Dragon Ball, bro. I'm sorry. It is, bro. It's not even about like which one you like more. It's just more popular, you know. So yeah, man. And so I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction, but if y'all did, make sure that subscribe button, bro, and turn on post notifications. So anyway, what else is, man? Whatever, blah, blah. Check out my Discord if you want to recommend a video, and check out my Twitch link in bio. And with that being said, bro, just remember, Jesus loves you, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. This is what I
Freestyle flows like Michael Phelps. Feel like MJ, cause I'm feeling myself. Morphine, catch me killing myself. Goddamn, man, I think I